Good morning. I am Mag, and this is the Daily Mag Show on AFO Radio. And with me today, I've got Greg Bain. He is a Malaysian artist and illustrator, and he's going to be at the Festival of the Force Fan Charity 2023 this weekend. Now, Greg has, been commissioned by Marvel, correct? Is that right?
Yes, I have been commissioned.
Yeah, to do their Marvel cards, right?
That's right.
Now, Greg, after doing all this, have you met interesting celebrities that has anything to do with Star Wars?
Oh yes, I've met the actress who plays Bo-Katan.
Yeah?
Yeah, Katie Sackhoff, and she's the sweetest and best
Aww.
person. Yeah, she's amazing, very giving, very generous.
Yeah?
Person.
And
yeah.
she signed a piece of your art as well.
Yes, and she was so gracious, and she said, "Wow, this is amazing," and she actually said that she would keep a piece in her office.
Aww,
So
that's so nice.
yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. Who else have you met or come across, from working with Marvel?
Yeah, and in the comics industry and in the entertainment industry, a lot of these celebrities and people who are in the who are well known, have actually acknowledged some of the pieces that I've done online on social media as well.
Yeah?
Yeah, so that's a great honor and privilege. And
I want to know who will be the ultimate person that you want to meet if it comes to Star Wars.
Oh, definitely the one who created it, George Lucas. But also, right now there is Dave Filoni,
Yeah?
who I think is a brilliant guy, and definitely him. But yeah, or even Jon Favreau. So, yeah, but definitely, yeah, anyone, even Mark Hamill. I don't know. I can't make up my mind.
Wow,
There's so many of them. Yeah.
there's so many,
Yeah.
right? Wow, okay. So, if today, right, they tell you, okay, Greg, come, you can sit in with me today. Who do you want to sit next to?
Oh, Filoni for sure.
Filoni for
Yeah,
sure?
for sure.
Why
Yeah.
particularly him?
I think he's genius. I think all the stories he writes and his encyclopedic knowledge of Star Wars, definitely him. Yeah.
Okay, so as an artist and an illustrator, you guys are always creative and you're always thinking of different ways of doing things and bringing it to life, right?
Yeah.
What would be the ultimate dream for you when it comes to Star Wars?
The ultimate dream? Well, at the end of the day, it's whether or not the artwork that I create can resonate with people. So ultimately, it's just reaching as many people as possible. Yeah, so I think that's the most important thing to me, is just sharing as much of what I love with others. So, yeah, if I can get to work on Star Wars, that'll be amazing
I
too.
know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I was waiting, come on, give me that.
Yeah.
Who would you like to work on, though? Which
Sorry?
character, if they gave you a chance to work on Star
Yeah.
Wars itself, right? Which character do you want to work
I
on?
don't care. Anyone.
It's I actually want to work on Darth Vader, but anyone you give me, I will take right now.
For sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So for a child who looks up to you, right? And
Yeah.
they're going wow, you got to work on Star Wars, you get to work with Marvel. I want to be like that too. But,
Yeah.
when they look at themselves, they don't have that confidence because they're still very young, right?
Yeah.
What advice would you give their parents?
Just support. At the end of the day, kids just need love and support in whatever way that you can give it to them. So I was lucky to have parents who supported me as well, and I think that's an important part of growing up, is just having a parent who has your back.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just curious though, your parents never had any objections to you picking the arts as a career path?
Maybe they did, but they just bit their tongue, I guess.
You're like, he's actually really good. Let's see where he goes with this. Did you have to do a degree in, anything else?
No, I just focus solely on art.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So
Yeah.
how do they feel now, seeing you do what you do best?
Yeah, my mom sometimes occasionally posts on social media, and I can see that she's proud of her son.
Aww.
Yeah, so, and then my dad also sometimes, and that's kind of rare for them. So for me to see that happen, and yeah, it's touching.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So everything kind of fell into place for you, yeah?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but you gotta know that behind that, there's also a lot of struggles because I'm very sure it's not that easy.
It's not easy. It's not something that
Happens
you,
overnight.
You go. It's not something that you say, oh, I want to do that for sure because the money is great, or I'm going to become a billionaire doing this. No, it doesn't work like that. It's more like I'm following my passion. I'm following what I love to do, and let's see where that takes me.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how it works.
So can become billionaire or not?
Hopefully.
Have you reached there or not?
Well, we'll see.
Okay. Then I want to be his new best friend. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, more of Greg right here on AFL Radio. Now, this morning, I'm very honored to have Greg Bain in the studio. He's an artist and illustrator. He's going to be making an appearance, and also he's going to be drawing on the scene. Will you be drawing on the scene as well?
I'll be signing autographs on the scene.
Signing autographs on the scene, okay. At the Festival of the Force Fan Charity 2023, it is a celebration of the 40th celebration of which one?
Return of the Jedi.
Ah, very nice. So if you've been a Star Wars fan and you still are a Star Wars fan, this is definitely something that you want to go check out. It's happening at Paradigm Mall on the 17th and 18th of June, and they've got so much in store. Now, have you seen the lineup of what's happening?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it's very exciting.
What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to meeting all the artists there.
Really?
Yeah.
Exchange notes and stuff, right?
Yeah, exchange. Yeah, art exchange. Meeting people, and yeah, exactly like you say, exchanging notes.
Yeah. And I, like you said earlier, right? It's like artists inspire other artists as well.
Correct.
So when you get to exchange notes, you learn a thing or two as well.
Absolutely, yes. And there's something to be learned from everyone.
Absolutely, yeah. What has been the most challenging part of this journey of yours?
I guess the most challenging part is keeping true to myself and helping, constantly developing as an artist and keeping the faith that what I'm doing is the right thing. And what helps is when you get nice comments, when you get people who say, oh, keep going, you got something there. Yeah. So I think that's something that I'm grateful for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you say that it's also important for us to motivate other artists as well, or give them that pat on the back that they deserve when we see something great?
Absolutely. I mean, whether or not you choose to do art for a living or just for fun, it doesn't really matter. I mean, at the end of the day, it's an expression of yourself. So I guess, it's something very pure. So no matter what it is, it's always good to encourage art. Yeah.
All right. Very nice. Okay. Now, Greg, I'm just curious though, right? You've done this for so many, many years. What is the most favorite piece that you have produced in your whole career? That's going to be difficult because you got so much to choose from, right?
Yeah.
Now you're going to play favorite. Which one? They won't know.
It's like, who's your favorite child?
Yeah, exactly, right?
No, I don't have a favorite, honestly.
Lies! Every parent who has said that have also lied.
No, just have to make up your mind of which one you like the most. So when you come down and you have a look and see which artwork, then you can take a guess which one that I like the most. Maybe it's the one I spend the most time on.
Okay.
We'll see, yeah.
Does it differ, though? I mean, depending on mood, depending on situation, the time of the day, the time of the year as well?
100%, it always differs.
Yeah.
100%, yeah. There's no, one thing. But the most constant thing is that no matter what I create, it has to come from the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very important,
Yeah.
huh? So, how many Star Wars pieces do you have? I'm just curious.
Oh, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'll have to count.
I cannot imagine, right? I don't know whether your whole house is decorated in your art pieces or just a room.
Yeah, it has some of art pieces that I'm inspired by.
Okay.
Yeah, and all my art pieces actually are kept by my customers and my fans.
Okay.
So most of my room is all art pieces that are of other people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now, looking at Star Wars, how has it, impacted your life?
How has Star Wars impacted my life? Well, in a huge way, I think. Every aspect of Star Wars is interesting to me. And it's all about the quality of the message, whether it's coming from the artists, whether it's coming from the writers, whether it's coming from the original creator. It's always done, I think, in my opinion, in love. And the message that comes across to me is something that I reciprocate and I try to put it into my art as well. So definitely it has made a huge impact, even in like non-art sense as well, like even in life, right? Sometimes the teachings in what it's in the films, in the stories, definitely it's something that resonates with me throughout my whole life.
I cannot imagine, right? If you're drawing something or you've reached an artist block. I don't know. For writers, it's writer's block. What do you call an artist block?
Yeah, artist block for
artist
sure.
block, right?
Yeah.
Does like words or lines from the movie suddenly appear in your mind and help you get through it?
Yeah, I think recently there were a lot of challenges in my life, and then my good friend Dr. Ali, he sent me some Obi-Wan Kenobi quotes. So
how apt.
Yeah, so I was like looking through it and was like, yeah, this actually makes a lot of sense, and it applies definitely.
So it helps when friends actually send you the right things at the right time, for sure. Okay. Now we've come to the end of the show already, Greg. What would you like to tell our listeners today? Whether it comes to Star Wars or pursuing art as a lifestyle, what would you like to tell them?
Yeah, keep doing what you do. At the end of the day, everybody is their own, do what you do, basically, is what I would say. And do it well. And do or do not.
There's no try.
There is no try.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to remember that. For me, it's like, I'll try I'll try. So now I know that if anybody I come across that says, Mag, you either do or do not, then they have to be a Star Wars fan for sure. So, Greg, we'll see you on over the weekend.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
All right. Take care.
Play the hits you love.
Hey, what's up? I'm Loud.
Hi, I'm Ariana Grande.
Yo, Billie Eilish.
AFO Radio.